They said in this fuzz. This is just about the size of it. I don't know what to tell anyone. It is what it is. You know how it is here. Oh my God, lower that. It's fine. It's fine. Hope everybody's doing well today. All right, first person here is Alpha for general. Maybe feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You have a wish that comes true. You're laying down the law. You're setting boundaries. Life is moving forward. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You're heading for the 10 cups. Not bad. Bacon, love. And new beginnings on the horizon. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have long-term potential and relief around your next relationship. You got the world at your feet. If you're not with anyone, don't settle for less than you want or deserve. You got new beginnings coming in, possibly with Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe with a Sagittarius. New beginnings are on the horizon. Old wounds are healing. Life is moving forward. Holly for the rest of May. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. You've got new beginnings around work, school, or business. Life's coming into balance. Life's coming into balance. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You could be planning travel, listening to your intuition. Be wise, general, for the next days. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Maybe spending time with 2 air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have the world at your feet. Not bad. Hi, Mel. Live general for the next 2 weeks. For the next 2 weeks, you've got take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition, and a disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. You might have a wish come true around something nice happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Life is moving forward. Don't be afraid to set boundaries if you need. And look out for having an argument or a disagreement around something. It's not that big of a deal because it's 5 of Wands, but there may be a little bit of a argument or something that's a little annoying that comes in around a close relationship over the next 2 weeks. Lita, I didn't get the Ford Taurus. I ended up getting the Ford Fusion instead. Oh, congratulations. Nice. Cosmic doesn't mean anything. Oh, wait a minute. I missed part of it. Hold on. Why was the UPS guy staring at me with a huge chilly grin? I made an ass out of myself. Nervous wreck. He never asks for my signature. I did yesterday when I was talking to a coworker. It was awkward. I don't see any energy changing around this situation. I'm not really sure what you mean by that. But I think that I don't think you made an ass out of yourself. I think you may have felt awkward. I don't see him feeling awkward. I think he was just grinning because it was like a weird situation, or like maybe he was waiting for something, or maybe it was because the situation was awkward. Yeah, it looks like things are a little bit out of balance around this situation, but it doesn't look like, I don't think you made an ass out of yourself. I don't see much changing. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't, whatever happened, it is not making a significant impact on anything. Mega love. When it comes to love, you have life coming into balance and life is moving forward. Empress is bringing in love and money, and more of it. If you're already with someone, things look good. If you're not with anyone, you may have a Libra, a Taurus, or a Cancer coming in. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. Tibet for the next 48. For the next 48, you have cause for celebration comes in around work, school, or business. You may be feeling relief around paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down, and you may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Aries Sun, love. If you're currently in a relationship, it looks pretty good. Disappointments are healing. Life is well functioning. The hard work you put in is paying off. If you're not with anyone, you have new energy coming in, a new beginning on the horizon, possibly with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. That could also be a Libra. Dakota, messages from Tarot. You're no longer holding yourself back, although it may be slow and steady wins the race. Life is moving forward. Anxiety is easing, and you have money coming in. Finances may be improving. You have some good news coming in around work, school, or business, or you may be starting a new side business, side project, side hustle. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You got money coming in. Finances are improving. Cosmic, I feel like he knows that I'm attracted to him. I don't see that, though, as of right now. Lead a love between our Pisces and I. Slow and steady wins the race around this situation, but communication looks good. And it looks well functioning and well balanced. Listen to your intuition. Expressing your wants and needs around this situation is good. And things are moving forward. You're like making decisions that are pushing things forward. Pretty good. Stacy for today. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Could be feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money is coming in. The world is at your feet. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around business, and a disappointment heals. Not bad. Tibet, 1 vol D, the Virgo, pay me back. His intentions are to pay you back quickly. I'm going to say within the next 3 days. If it's not 3 days, it may be within the next 3 weeks. Earth Girl, General. Maybe spending time with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have a new journey on the horizon around work, school, or business that puts negativity in the past and maybe bringing in more money. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Butterfly for the next 24. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. You may feel like life has changed for you for the better quickly. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with an Aries. You also may be planning travel. New love. What does Jonas think about maybe at a meeting today? May find you to be perseverant, grounded, stable, strong, confident, kind-hearted, and reliable. Magician's card, online friend, he's energy in near future, had a little tiff. Energy is okay. It's like grounded and stable. I think whatever happened is going to blow over. And the near future, I don't see all that much changing around the situation. It should continue the way it is. Davin, general. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Lay down the law, set boundaries that'll serve you well. That's a duplicate account, I think. Why was that account just created? Davin, why is that a new account? How come you just created a new account? Cosmic, why is Celine only rude to me? Will it change? I don't think that you're the only person she's rude to. I think she's rude in general. I think that that's who she is. You probably aren't going to see much of a change around that, except for when she needs something, then she'll know how to be nice. I just think that's who she is. I would try not to let it bother you, but other people find her to be rude too. Emily, near future for Jane and me. Life is coming into balance and decisions are being made that are moving things forward. You might feel as if things are functioning better. Listen to your intuition. Negativity moves into the past and life moves forward towards greener pastures. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and you might be feeling relief around the situation functioning better. Okay, Davin's not responding, so. AA for work today. It looks so good. It looks okay. It looks like you got the hard work you put in pays off. Don't overthink things. Things are moving forward. Your luck is changing. You may get good news. Listen to your intuition. Come on, surprise me. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings around the horizon. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Feeling ambitious, you'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. And then you may be thinking about starting a side business, side project, side hustle, and you could be spending time with a Gemini. Holly, love for the summer. You've got disappointments healing and moving into the past. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. You could have a wish come true and good karma headed back towards you this summer around love. If you're not with anyone between now and then, a Libra or an Aquarius may come in. Might have long-term potential coming in that could be bringing you relief around love this summer. Negativity is moving into the past. These people don't have to come in over the summer. If you're not with anyone right now, they may come in before the summer and continue through the summer. Listen to your intuition, explore your options. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest love and with long-term potential around it. Jeebus, anybody good coming in love. No longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward and happiness is coming in around love. Making decisions to move forward, not backwards, so it's probably new energy coming in. It's slow and steady, wins the race, but that's okay. Could be with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, maybe also be with a Taurus. This person could come in out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it. Listen to your intuition and explore your options because you may have choices. Kevin, love options. Yep, you got choices here. Life could change you for the better quickly around romance. Possibly with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, maybe a Pisces. Listen to your intuition. You also could have a Leo around. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and cause for celebration comes in around your love life moving forward. You should have plenty of choices. Amy for the next 48 for Sunny. Life comes into balance. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. This person could have something nice happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading their home, and something is happening for them over the next couple of days that makes them very happy. Red, general around the second job. Last night something happened. There may be a disappointment around this job or some negativity, but if there was an argument or a disagreement or some kind of like misalignment, that should resolve itself and move into the past. And stability should return. So I don't know what's going on here, but there may be something that's a little bit disappointing. With the Fool in reverse, you're going to find out more about the situation or whatever happened that happened. More will be revealed, and then you guys will deal with it. But I don't think that it's anything that's going to have like long-term a negative effect. Cinnamon, kind of nervous seeing Devin. How does he feel towards me? I don't think you should be nervous. I think he thinks that you're smart, intelligent, attractive, hardworking, and successful. Somebody who is grounded and stable. It looks good. T-Bet, what's coming in with Jay the Gemini? You got communication coming in and you may be spending time together. Something may happen around this connection that makes you happy. Like you got the world at your feet, possible long-term potential. Life's coming into balance. Things are moving forward. It looks pretty good. Pretty good. Shot, love reading. Well, Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. If you're not with anyone right now, you have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but you may have choices around. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you. Anything from the past that's broken, disconnected, or whatever. Leaving it in the past and setting boundaries will help your love life move forward. If you're not with anyone right now, or if you're in a tumultuous relationship. If you're in a well-functioning relationship, don't bring the past into the future. Sudeshni, did Ron here give me a sign of his passing over when I was first loved? Wait a second. Did Red here give me a sign of his passing over? Was I his first love? Someone he loved? I think he did love you. Yeah, I think there were feelings here. And I think it may be the kind of thing like somebody who would always care about you, sort of a thing. I think that you may have seen a sign. Yeah, that could be possible. Red, general on healing from all this traumatic stuff. Oh man, it's a fucking shit show. It really is. One day at a time, and be like, don't expect a lot from yourself. So like, kind of give yourself time. Give yourself some grace. It's going to take time. Slow and steady wins the race, and perseverance is the key. Feeling stuck or stagnant or having setbacks is normal. Listen to your intuition. Sucks. Present, I invited Dave to live with me. Outcome and when. Fool is in reverse. More will get revealed around this situation before things can move forward. The Six of Cups is in reverse. I'm not sure what his answer was. What did he say? Because I'm not convinced that's going to move forward, or I can't give you a timeline right now because it looks like more needs to be revealed and things are out of balance. The two of you are not on the same page. Things look stagnant. Doesn't mean that he won't move in with you. It just doesn't show that he is right now. Sudeshni, did Red here have regrets on not having me in his life? You know, it could have been from time to time, but it looks like he's kind of at a place where he's feeling peace. Like, I made the choices that I made for a reason, and I'm kind of okay with how things went. So, I mean, it doesn't mean that from time to time he may not have felt differently, but for the most part, he seems to be okay. No, I never saw that show, Essence. I have to check it out. Red, why did this happen to me? Everything happens to teach you a lesson. Yep. So, new beginnings on the horizon. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Learning a lesson. Whatever it is, it's always about lessons. Fucking pisses me off. Life is out of balance, or areas of your life that have been out of balance will now start to come back into balance. Listen to your intuition. Stepping into your strength and your self-confidence helps life move forward. You'll move past it. It's just going to take time. Pallavi, love. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and you have a love offer coming in from a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're not with anyone right now, life could change for you for the better quickly. You also may have a Sagittarius here. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. Starfall, general. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and so is negativity. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Maybe planning travel. Could even be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. M&M, love for Taurus. If Taurus is currently in a relationship, it looks as if it's well functioning and they're pretty content with whatever's happening. If they're not with anyone, they may have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, possibly water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Moon is in reverse, which means a secret or something could get revealed around the situation that may need to be dealt with. Either something gets revealed to them or something gets revealed to you about them. I don't know what your relationship is with this person. But they seem pretty content with the way things are. They seem a little slow and steady. Wins the race when it comes to love. Maggie for the next 48 hours. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You've got money coming in, finances are improving, and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You've got the world at your feet. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. And you may be planning some travel. Virta, General. Money comes in, finances improve. Feeling grounded and stable around money. Maybe spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You're making decisions that push life forward. You also may be spending time with a Scorpio. There's growth, change, and transformation coming in and around you. Cinnamon, does Devin see me more as a friend? I mean, I think he thinks of you as a friend, but I don't think it's only friendship. I don't know. Let's see what happens. There's potential for more there, I think. Migu for the next 24. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. Something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Could be spending time with a Pisces, feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Amen for the rest of the week with O. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation would be helpful. You have good communication coming in, but other than that, things look a little out of balance and maybe a little bit like somebody may be feeling imbalanced or out of like impatient or something, and the other person may be a little bit scattered. It looks like things are a little misaligned. Summer, could I have a reading around me and JP Sagittarius? Slow and steady wins the race with the Knight of Pentacles, but expressing your wants and needs around this situation is good. Maybe spending time together. Things look pretty well balanced. Listen to your intuition. Expressing your wants and needs would be suggested. Slow and steady wins the race. Things look okay. Things look okay. Red, how does Sag feel about what he did? Maybe feeling burdened or weighed down by it. Whatever it was, they may not be happy with themselves right now. Lizette, general between me and Gemini. Things look like they're coming into balance. Communication should be coming in. Listen to your intuition, expressing your wants and needs around the situation, and your luck around the situation is about to change. Maybe spending time together. And you might be feeling like things are starting to function a little bit better. Not bad. Mountain, will my super back me up with the office I'm having problems with? Does she think this is my responsibility? I think that she'd be willing to help you. Yeah, yeah. Even if it is your responsibility, but I think she'll be willing to help you. Essence, if you ever need a laugh, that show is real shit. All right, I'll look into it. I'm Lourdes. Work for me for tomorrow. Work for me for tomorrow. Slow and steady wins the race, but cause for celebration comes in around areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant, starting to move forward. Perseverance and teamwork pushes your career forward. Listen to your intuition. It should be a pretty decent day. Hello for the next 3 days. You have money coming in, finances may be improving. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Five, love for the summer. Disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Any old disappointments or heartaches will move into the past. Romance could heat up with the Sagittarius. Your luck is changing for the better. Perseverance pays off. Exploring your options could lead to success around love. You also may have another fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Lay down the laws, set boundaries. It'll serve you well around love over the summer. Red, general on the girls who jumped me. Well, they're upset now, or they're worried or concerned now. They're undecided and they don't know what to do now. But at that time, you know, one of them comes off as being like either a troublemaker, always in trouble, has issues. So there may have been like prior shit and she may have a hard time. The other two kind of looks like they go along with like the leader kind of a thing. I'm wondering if they were under the influence of something, if they were drunk or on some kind of a drug. They seem to be, once again, they're strong when the three of them are together, or if two of them are together, but they're not also strong when they're on their own. They're classic bullies that have no, they have no courage on their own and they need their support from their buddies. They're out of balance and they just overall may not, like, they have potential to be successful people, but they just don't seem to take the high road. So, they've kind of reap what they're sowing right now. Now they may be feeling, regretful for what they did, acting like, tough shit that night or whatever they were doing. Stupid. Mary, general. You have the world at your feet, and something may happen that makes you happy around work, school, or business. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and a new journey on the horizon. Maybe spending time with a Sagittarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. You could have choices and options around social activity. You may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. You also could be planning travel. Explore with Anju. I know that Anju Kumar is nothing special. He's same vast people, but I still want to maintain friendship. Will he really be my friend, and is he worth the effort that I set aside my emotions for friendship? Okay, there's a whole lot going on here in this question. First of all, the cards cannot make decisions for you. The cards can only be a guide for you, but they can't tell you what to do. So you have to decide what's worth it or what's not. But what I can tell you right now is that if you have feelings for this person and you think that you can be their friend, you're kidding yourself. Because keeping this person in your life, you're not going to push your feelings aside. Those feelings are still going to be there. It's going to be very painful, and it's going to be very hard to get over this person. So my suggestion, and the cards here agree, anything that's weak or you're not getting what you want from the situation, or this person has shown that they're disinterested in you, it would be time to cut your loss and walk away from it, because there's nothing that's going to change around this situation that's going to be significant, and it's just going to keep you in a place of being attached to this person, hoping something is going to change and wanting more. Vicky, general for tomorrow. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the day. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward, and something may happen tomorrow that's like cause for celebration coming in. That's pretty good. Queen City for the weekend. Life, walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Life comes into balance. Maybe spending time with a Libra. Teamwork is favored. Money comes in. You could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and don't be afraid to take a little time for like yourself. Rest, relaxation, and self-care. Stephanie, finances for May. Right, it was finances for May. Shit, I lost my spot now. Finances for May look okay. So investing time and effort in a side business, side project, side hustle could make you feel relief, and a wish comes true around finances improving. The hard work that you're putting into work, school, or business is coming back to you and paying off. Money's coming in and happiness is coming in around, and success around finances improving in May. It might not be a big improvement in May, but between now and the end of the year, there should be a bigger improvement. Red, general for both jobs next week. One, things should change for you for the better quickly. Teamwork is favored. Solution to a problem is in front of you, and you might be feeling like things are functioning well. The other one, you have choices and options. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. If you've been feeling anxious about something around it, it should move into the past. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but greener pastures are coming. Richie, what's coming in next in love? You have success coming in around love, and you explore your options. You could have a Scorpio coming in. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. You may have a Leo coming in. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be a Sagittarius. Romance heats up, and you have choices and options. Explore your choices and options leads to success around love. Nat, general for May. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. A wish comes true. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around finances. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel like relief. And the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Macy, general for today. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may reconnect with an old friend or somebody from your past. Could be returning. Listen to your intuition. Could be spending time with a Libra. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Perseverance pays off. You have a wish that comes true. Maybe spending time with a Pisces. Mountain or D, L, and R, and the right for the way that they're treating me at work. Will they be instructed to cease the bad behavior? I don't think it's ever right to treat somebody poorly. I do think that something is going to get said, but I don't know, like they seem like bitchy mean girls, and I don't know how much of an improvement you're going to see, but there should be some kind of an improvement. You know, once again, like I love these bitches. They're powerful when they're together, but you get one alone and it's like they're not so tough. Red, general on why people hate me. I don't think that people hate you. I think that there may be some people that are intimidated by you. I wouldn't say that they hate. There's a couple of things that the cards show here. I mean, you're a team player, you're successful, and you know how to get the job done. So it's like sometimes people could be envious of that. May find you to be strong, attractive, perseverant, hardworking, intuitive. You may also have a good personality, or you may be witty, and that may be something else that like other people just kind of fall flat. Yeah, I wouldn't say that people hate you. I mean, it's not to say that somebody couldn't hate you. I mean, there are situations, but I don't see anybody specifically hating you. I see that there could be people that are envious. And it's different than like the person, I would say I probably fall more into this category, where people know that they could be mean to me, and when they need to be mean to somebody, I'm that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you remember, I don't know if anybody ever told you guys this in school, but I remember, it may have been school or it may have been like Sunday school, where they used to give this scenario where the boss would be mean to the father, and the father would come home and be mean to the mother, and the mother would come home and be mean to the kids, and the kid would kick the dog. I feel like I'm the dog. Like, if somebody is being beaten up, not physically, but like say somebody's boss is giving them a hard time and they're having a bad day, I think I'm the person they could take it out on because they know that they can. I think that's a different kind of situation than you. I think that sometimes people may be more like intimidated by you, or think that I don't want to say superior because I don't like that word, but they may feel like they're not like you, or they can't function like you, and it comes off as being maybe standoffish or mean or kind of not really getting it. But I wouldn't say it was hate. You're kind of feeling like intimidated or less than, I guess. I guess less than is better than superior. That makes them feel like they don't add up. Raymond, when will my ex Fabiola contact me? I feel it soon. I'm going to say it could be sometime this month. Maybe within the next 2 weeks or so. Red, did I say something crazy yesterday? Oh, no. I don't think you did, no. Martisha, how does Cancer T feel about me after last night? He said some shocking things. He was impaired, but did he mean it all? He didn't say this, but is he going to show up better for me? Okay, let's see. I would take what he said with a grain of salt. I do think that he was being honest. I don't know what he was said either way, if it was good or bad. But I think he may have over-exaggerated a little bit due to being impaired. Is he going to show up better for me? Okay, let's see. I don't really see all that much changing. You know, that goes back to the same thing that we always say. It's like people don't usually change, and they don't really, you know, they say they're going to do better. They may be better for a little while, but you shouldn't have to promise to be better. You should just know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to promise my friends, hey, I'm going to be better. It's like I just return their phone calls when they call me. You know, it's like it's not that much. It does, okay, he's got the Seven of Pentacles, so let's give him the benefit of the doubt. But I would just be a little bit cautious. Mountain, what was the real reason that the oral office is so harassing and overly needy towards me? Then act like I'm horrible, like I'm terrible. Right, I don't know what this is, but the way that it reads, the Fool is in reverse, which means something is going to get revealed that needs to be dealt with. So it looks like they feel there's something that you should do or something that you should be doing and that they shouldn't have to ask. It's a way of kind of controlling the situation. They may feel that you should be doing something, you're not doing it, or you don't do it enough, or they have to remind you to do it, whatever it is. It's their way of controlling the situation. And they may act like you're terrible because they feel like, kind of like, I shouldn't have to tell you to do this or something like that. Like, you should know to do this. I mean, I don't know how you could know to do something if somebody doesn't tell you, but yeah, it's almost like they're feeling resentful around something, but it's almost like they're feeling like you're resentful for having to do what they need you to do, and then they're resentful that you feel like that. Yeah, it's kind of messy. Susie for the weekend. You have a new journey that begins. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with the Capricorn. You've got something out of the blue, fun and exciting that may be happening. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Cosmic, my director said that she'll help me with my resume for the other department. I know I'll have competition. What's the energy around getting hired at marketing at GS? I have about a 70% chance. Let's see what happens. Not bad. Sundry, far future for me and MS. Depends where you guys are in your relationship right now. So in the future, I mean, I can't go too far into the future. It depends where you are right now. It doesn't show like all that much is changing. And it shows that there may be some instability around the situation. To people that aren't on the same page, but Chariot in reverse could be like a slowdown. It could be an opposition. There could be something maybe misaligned. It depends where you guys are in the relationship. I don't see all that much changing between now and, like, say, the end of the summer. If you want something to change, you may have to be the one that takes the initiative, but depends what kind of a relationship this is. Lovers is in reverse and the Hangman is here. So if this is not a committed relationship, it's probably not going to be a committed relationship. If it is a committed relationship, it could be trouble with the Lovers in reverse. But it really depends where you are right now. DD for tomorrow. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Could be spending time with a Libra or a water sign. Sorry, fire. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And you may be spending time with the Taurus. Duke, what are my friend Kieran's feelings and next actions towards me? May find you to be overall a nice person, somebody who is reliable, dependable, down to earth. Communication comes in or communication picks up. And then you may be doing something together like planning travel or taking a road trip or going somewhere. Lydia, Scorpio didn't show up at 7 p.m. yesterday. No way, really? You didn't hear from him? Ah, it's his way of controlling the situation. Something may have come up. He still should have called, but there is communication coming in. You should hear from him again. Listen to your intuition. Don't get nervous if you're feeling anxiety or if that's something that happens to you. Let it go because you're going to hear from him and you're still probably going to see him. I don't like that people just don't show up. Like, who raised you? Who behaves like that? But you still may hear from him and see him if you want to. Lydia, weekend read, no men. Okay, let's see. Yeah, but it shows that you got choices and options coming in. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Negativity is moving into the past. You have a wish that comes true. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You have a Virgo here. I can't remember if you have a Virgo. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. See what happens. The overall vibe is like success. Mountain, will I end up looking like the bad guy in this whole thing with this office? Nah, I don't think so. No. Red, am I still on track to relocate this month? Yes. Taylor, love reading for me and B. He recently returned, but nothing has happened. Seems a little emotionally shut down. I don't see a whole lot of love here. I would be careful with this situation. I don't know what your relationship was like before, but this could be a situation that ends up replaying itself, and you may find it to be disappointing. Just be careful. Anthony, what significant thing is coming to me for my graduate study plan? You have a new job or business opportunity, and your perseverance pays off. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that bring in a new journey that could be bringing in more money for that, or putting money aside towards it. Louise, I had my interview yesterday. I feel it went so well. Thanks to, oh, you're very welcome. Got a fever straight afterwards. Could you let me know when they will get back to me? Oh, I hope you feel better. You're probably going to hear from them. I'm going to say, okay, yesterday was Wednesday. Maybe like within the week, maybe by next Wednesday. Lolly, love for the rest of May. Depends where you are right now. You don't have much changing between now and the end of May. There could be choices and options that come in if you're not with anyone right now, but I don't see much significantly changing between now and the end of May. If you're not with anyone, you could have a Libra coming in. You may have a Capricorn coming in. Making decisions that will move things forward. So if you're not with anyone, it's probably going to be new energy, but I don't see all that much significantly changing between now and the end of the month. Payment. When to expect hearing back from Kiki HR at Easton about the EA job? Maybe be within the next 4 to 5 days. Ariana, how does Tim feel about our conversation today? Is it the end of our relationship? I would say that it may be time to explore other options. Right now, it looks as if he's feeling like things have been out of balance. The two of you are not on the same page. He may be feeling like he needs time away from the situation. Justice is in reverse, and you have the Five of Wands here, which could be an argument. You have the Five of Swords here, too. Plus, the Fool is in reverse, which means something else will get revealed around this situation. I would say I would take a break from... I would pull your energy away and get busy doing something else and just kind of leave things the way they are right now. Red, how will the relocation process go for me? Overall, I think it's going to go okay. I think it may be, you know, like life may be out of balance. There may be a lot going on. You may feel it's a little stressful, but I think for the most part, it's going to go okay. You've got success coming in around it. New beginnings on the horizon that lead to success. Pretty good. Right, Tish, I wanted to say that you predicted unexpected money last week and somehow it showed up. Oh my God, good. Excellent. Thank you. Mountain, am I going to face disciplinary action because of what is happening with the O office? I don't think so. I don't think so. Red, any concerns around my work? My computer dropped last night. Are both okay? Yeah, I think they're okay. I think they're okay. I think work will be fine. Eric, I didn't answer a question for you. No. What will work be like for me? It's going to be okay today. Feeling grounded and stable. Life comes into balance and you may be feeling successful. It should be a good day. Cinnamon for this weekend. A new beginning is on the horizon. You may be feeling a little more financially stable. Could be spending time with the Taurus, maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Money comes in, finances improve, listen to your intuition, and life moves forward. Not bad. Not too bad. Hi, Adonis. How you feeling? JJ, if I change my board exam date to a later date, I don't know if it's going to be sure that I can. Will it be better for me? Or if I keep the same date, is it better? It doesn't look like it makes that big of a difference. I would say just keep what you have. Get it over with and exhale, you know. Butterfly A, is Dak physically attracted to me? I think so, yeah. Mel, does Scorpio still think that he has a chance with me or rekindling our past relationship? No, but I think his head knows no, but I think that he still wants to. Yeah, ship may have sailed there, buddy. Red, how will I feel about the law fee? Could cause a little bit of anxiety. Like, not terrible because it's in reverse. So you just may feel like a little undecided or a little, I might not be happy with it. But, I mean, who's ever happy with any fees? Lisette, general for the rest of the month. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. A wish comes true. An old wound heals and moves into the past, and something happens that makes you happy. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Perseverance pays off. Not bad. Martisha, how does Cancer T feel about me and his mom's relationship? He saw her texting me last night, and he looked stunned and surprised that she was sending me a paragraph text. Okay, let's see. I think he's okay with it. I don't think that he knew about it. Like you said, he looked surprised. But I think that he's like happy and content, may think that it's nice. Yeah, successful. Red, will they be worth it? I think so. I think so. Mountain, are the expectations of O office actually not my are the expectations of the O office actually not my primary responsibility? I don't know that that they're your primary responsibility, but it looks like it is part of your responsibility. Samantha, finances for May. Finances look okay, average. There's money coming in, there's money going out. Life's moving forward. Yeah, it looks okay, average. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relieved, but you still might be feeling a little stuck. Yeah, it's not wonderful, but it's okay. You're getting by. Peach, will I receive my tax refund this month? I think you will. Trying to hit the jackpot in the casino. I know. I mean, it's such a shit show. It really is. Dr. Sony, general overall for me. Could be spending time with the Pisces. Listen to your intuition. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. You're making decisions that push things forward around your career, and teamwork is favored. Could be spending time with an Aries. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Not bad. Essence, why is Sally reaching out now? I believe it's to rekindle, but like I'm not the one who broke the bond, and really past rekindling, no bad feelings, the connection just expired for me. Yeah, this person may be feeling like suffering from anxiety. They may be feeling a little bit lonely. They're looking to see who's around. If you're not into it, you're not into it. Too bad. JJ, I answered for you. Yeah, I know, Samantha. It's crazy. Sarah A, the Pisces current feelings around our current situation. Like disappointed. May just feel like a little disappointed. A little out of balance and a little disappointed. Mountain. Oh, I don't know if I missed any. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for? Oh, what did I just do? Why did I write that? F. What O thinks and feels today after odor chat on Tuesday? We're excuse me. Can you rephrase that? I'm really not sure what you're asking. Beavis, next action from ST towards me. Things look a little slow, but I would say there could be communication that comes in at some point via text or some kind of a message. Sana, does B have romantic interest in me? We started talking not long ago, and I kind of want to know what's the outcome between us. It reads a little bit more like a friendship as of right now. That doesn't mean that can't change in the future, but I don't see any romance here right now. I would say if you just started talking, give things a little bit of time. Maybe the feelings could start to develop and things could move forward, but it would be slow. Is this person an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo? Because they just may be slow to like feel something for things to move forward, and you just might have to give it a little bit of time. Red, general for what's to come for me soon. You've got walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Disappointments, heal, and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with a Leo. Teamwork is favored. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Mountain, are the expectations of the office unreasonable? Oh, the way that it showed before, it was that they may not be your primary responsibility, but they are your responsibility. I don't see them as being super unreasonable right now. But I would find out from like whoever's in charge what exactly your responsibilities are. Just to make sure that somebody's not trying to push something off on you. The cards don't see it that way, but I would make sure. Mel, will Scorpio ever take heed to what everyone is saying and make the necessary changes within himself, or is this who he will always be? He seems to be dealing with past trauma, but won't acknowledge it. Okay, let's see. At some point, he's going to get past it. So at some point, he either does acknowledge or he does work through it, and he does wind up changing. I don't know how long that's going to take, though, because he looks like he's a little stagnant right now. Lucky, general. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and you may be spending time with a Sagittarius. You've got the Empress here bringing in love and money or more of it. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward. F, what things always feels after the chat on Tuesday. Seems angry at the end. We're interested in each other, but have a different idea from jealousy. Things are out of balance or misaligned between the two of you. And he's either he's angry or he's imbalanced or he kind of is going to extremes for whatever. The two of you are just not, you're not gelling. You're seeing things from a different point of view, and neither one of you seems to be backing down or willing to compromise. Yeah, I don't know what the jealousy thing is, but he seems to be a little aggravated right now. Cosmic, what is Tarot's advice around the situation with the UPS guy? I'm not a big asking guys out. I'm traditional, and it's hard because of my work setting. Well, then you could just like kind of go with the flow of things and see what happens. I mean, you do have communication coming in. You have the Empress here, which will be bringing in love and money, whether it's him or someone else. So I would just kind of give it some time and let's just see what happens. Give it a couple of weeks and let's see what happens. I try to communicate. Try to see if you can get him talking a little bit more. Samantha, what are Ed's intentions towards me? We're talking but separated, but he's acting different. Okay, I don't know if the difference is good or bad, but I would say if this is somebody who you've been with before, be careful that you don't end up replaying the same situation. If he's acting like all of a sudden he's different, you might wind up being disappointed. I think his intentions may be for things to move forward. But if you weren't happy before, you're probably not going to be happy again. Thanks, I'm trying hard. Did Caroline intentionally single me out in her message in the group chat? No, but I think it came off that way. I think it came off that way. I don't think it was fair, but I think it came off that way. It's the kind of thing where, like, I know that it happens here sometimes. You know, like 3 people will write, tell me about how the person on my mind feels. And it's like, I say to the first person, the cards can't read for someone who's on your mind. Say for the second person, the cards can't read for someone that's on your mind. And then finally, I kind of fucking lose it a little. And I'm like, who the fuck is the person? I don't know. You got to give me a name, right? Or like someone's like, am I pregnant? Like, take a fucking pregnancy test. Like, why are you asking the cards? Take a fucking pregnancy test. And then I feel like it's not that one person that did it. It's that it happened 6 times previous. And it's like, how many times do I have to tell you? Don't rely on the cards for pregnancy questions. You need to know, go to the fucking dollar store and take a test. I saw a pharmacist. He said that the dollar store tests are just as good as the other ones. Go take a fucking test. Anyway, so you see what I'm saying? It's like, and then it's like the person gets called out and it's like, oh shit, that was me. And I was on the reverse end of that. With something that I did once, something I sent Avery to school with that I knew I shouldn't have, but I did. And then the message came through to all parents that are sending in whatever. And I'm like, I knew that was for me. And then I apologized and she was like, no, it's other people that have been doing it too. Anyway, so you were on the receiving end of that shit, but it wasn't specifically meant to single you out. Yeah, the pharmacist, I don't know who he is. He keeps popping up in my feed. But he's a pharmacist in 3 states. And he goes into the drugstores and he tells you he's like what he would buy and what he wouldn't buy. And it's so funny because every time he like buys and like points to like a name brand something like Tylenol, he's like, you got to be stupid to buy that because this one is the same thing and it's half the price. But you know, like pregnancy tests are like $20. You go to the dollar store, $1.25, and you may as well do that. Anyhow. Who here haven't I answered for yet? Bless bitches money for the summer. Adding a stream of income can help you pay off a bill of debt or a loan. New beginnings are on the horizon, or you may be adding a stream of income. Explore your options leads to success around finances improving this summer. Emily for today and tomorrow with Soha. Things look a little slow. There's a little indecision with the 2 of Swords in reverse. I don't know what that is. And I wouldn't imagine anything is changing quickly because the 8 of Wands is in reverse. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation would be suggested, but it doesn't look like all that much is happening here. Kanchan for May. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be spending time with fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe planning travel, old wounds heal, and move into the past. Devin and Brenda, didn't I answer for them already? Anybody remember? Louise, I answered for. I remember that. Mountain, so I took the office and it needed cleanup. I've tried to help them going above and beyond. There's one person who is incessant with emails and places a high expectation on a set task. Okay, I'm going to wait for the rest of that. Let me answer for Emin. Emin General. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Anxiety eases and life moves forward. Maybe feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, and business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Clara, will I get news that I passed the test? There were a lot of issues with my PC, and I just started 30 minutes late, but ended on time. I don't think you're going to have any issues. Mountain, that is the responsibility of my position, rather a shared one that is primary to the office. As a courtesy, I offered to help and now has become expected and when I have time to do it, but they continue to act like I'm not doing enough. This is the same office with the mean girls. Is there anybody that you can go to that's above them that you can go over this with? Because I think it would be best to have somebody else handle it. It's like a third-party situation could lead to success. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Like maybe somebody could relieve you of that part. Anybody remember if I did Devin and Brenda? Because I thought that I did, but both say no, so maybe I'm wrong. Devin was done a long time ago, but not Brenda. Thank you. I'm just doing a quick, see if I missed anybody else. Jess, I didn't do. Future partner characteristics. This person may be strong, perseverant, down to earth, smart, intelligent, kind-hearted, caring, hardworking, and like respectful. Moon, romance. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. New beginnings are on the horizon. So anything that's not functioning will move into the past, and a new journey may begin with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Expressing your wants and needs around love and not settling for less than you want or deserve can help things to move forward quickly. After the jealousy thing is he chats but says I'm too jealous and that he hasn't done anything. So he's talking to other people is what you're saying. And he's talking to other people and you know that for a fact and he's not taking responsibility for it. Brenda, general for today. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may have good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And you may be, you might feel like better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Negativity moves into the past. Is there anyone else you haven't answered for? Beautiful one for today. Life comes into balance. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. I unplugged the lights. I didn't mean to do that. You've got disappointments heal and move into the past. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life will move forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. He's on dating apps and he talks to others and he has a partnership with another woman. But then if somebody is, okay, you can't change other people's behavior. You can only change yours. So if you're not happy with the way your partner is treating you in a relationship, the only option that you have is to leave it. Like you're not, like you can yell, scream, kick, fight, punch, but that's not going to make him stop cheating. This is who he is. This is what he does. So it's up to you to leave the situation. There's nothing that you're going to be able to do to change that. Yes, Mountain, I answered that. I think I said something like, go to a higher up or somebody who can kind of mediate the situation. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for? Sweetie, why did VJ talk to me rudely? They may be feeling like things are out of balance between the two of you. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but it's kind of a way of them like setting a boundary or ending the conversation. Defia, does it make sense to try to talk to Jeffrey again about the job? Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. It could be worth it. Adonis, I haven't turned in my final exam essay due today. I'm only like halfway done. Anything you see on that? If you stay focused and perseverant, you'll finish it, and a wish comes true. You'll be successful. Go get it done. Go work on it now, get it done, and you'll be relieved once it's done. Alrighty. I'm going to wrap it up, and I will be back on later. I'm not sure if I'm going to be on later tonight or like early this evening. You know, like maybe like 5:30, 6 o'clock kind of time frame. But I'll be on again later. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.